What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another luxury mansion tour in Scottsdale, Arizona. This property that we're about to tour is 10 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, 11,125 square feet. It has a ton of amenities sitting on just under an acre. We have a sauna, a steam room, a little putt-putt course. We have pickleball, basketball, and everything you can imagine. It's truly an entertainer's dream. Currently listed for $9,750,000 by Jesse Kibler with HomeSmart. And as always, I'll leave all of his information down below. Now let's just go ahead and get started with the tour. Start by giving you a quick tour of the exterior before we make our way into the interior. So just off to my left-hand side, we have our driveway leading up to our 3-car garage, but it is a deep garage, so you could definitely fit more than 3 cars in there. We'll check that out here later. We do have a motor court wrapping all the way around. So we have a driveway over there, and then we have kind of a big wraparound driveway up front, so you could park your cars up here. Of course, it's all paver driveway. We do have our synthetic turf here and there. What I love about the exterior of the property is the wood detail. So they accented, the black wood detail on either side of the smooth stucco finish in the middle. And it really is giving that kind of modern contemporary vibe. So it's a very, very beautiful house here in Scottsdale. As you can tell, we have all of these really cool modern light fixtures on that smooth stucco finish, and we have a nice little courtyard area with a security door leading up to the front door. Now, as we make our way up here in just a second, you're gonna notice that on the left-hand side, we do have an entrance going into the office, which we'll show you videos of, but why don't we go ahead and go check out the main living area. Follow me. All right, as soon as we walk through the front door, we're immediately met with the formal dining room just to the right-hand side of the front door. So this is a great big dining room. As you can tell right now, it is currently configured for 8 people. You could totally fit a bigger dining room table in here. I would imagine you could probably get a 10 or a 12 seater in here if you really wanted to. And you're gonna notice that we have all the wood beams up above, which I think adds a lot of character to the room. And overall it's just very modern. You're gonna see all of the flooring throughout the house is that white oak flooring. Very, very beautiful, turned out spectacular. But why don't we go check out the kitchen? So come follow me. All right, so as we're walking towards the kitchen area, I just had to point out on our way, this is kind of a cool little feature right here. We got all the desert landscape with the wood detail behind there with some lighting, and just reminds you that we're in a desert, right? We're in Arizona, okay? So as we walk into the kitchen area, I just wanna point out that right here on my right-hand side, we do have a staircase leading to the downstairs of the home. We also have a staircase leading up, which we're gonna tour all of that here in a little while. We have our theater room and everything downstairs, okay? So remember, this total, we have 10 bedrooms, so 8 bedrooms in the main house, and we're gonna get to all that in a little while. Now this room right here, first of all, I just wanna point out these ceilings, I need to probably ask the owner or the agent, but these have gotta be 20 or 25 foot ceilings. I mean, these are incredibly, incredibly tall ceilings. So as you can tell, even the chandeliers in this sitting area here are hanging down at least probably 12 feet, and they look gorgeous, okay, absolutely stunning. So we have more wood detail off to the right-hand side, kind of like an accent wall, accompanied with a couple of pendant lighting, next to the TV there. And this is really just gonna be a nice little seating area, maybe entertain. Of course, we do have our bar here off to the right. So, I'd imagine, you're gonna be making drinks and stuff right here and serving all of your guests, over there with all these doors wide open leading out to the entertainer's backyard, right? So we do have it staged currently with another little dining room table here kind of in the middle of the 2 rooms, separating the 2 rooms. And that's currently set up for 6 people. Now, coming in here into the bar area, we have a Sub-Zero beverage cooler. We have a couple more beverage cooler drawers. We do have an ice machine. We have a sink. And just really a bunch of open shelving. You could put your liquor, your alcohol, whatever it might be on there, or just overall your decor. Now, as we make our way to the main island area, we have our Wolf microwave drawer. Okay, we have a ton of storage wrapping all the way around. This is a really large island. and overall a very large kitchen, okay? So off here to my left-hand side, we have our pantry. It's definitely a large pantry. We do actually have another pantry around that corner as well, but this is gonna be your main pantry for sure. Now we have our sink here, really thick quartz countertops on the island and the bar area. Our dishwasher's off here to the left. This is actually a 60-inch Wolf range, okay? So 60-inch Wolf range, very, very big. And we have our big, beautiful hood with this same quartz that we have on our countertop, wrapping around our hood with all the underlit lighting. Really turned out very, very gorgeous, all right? So off here to my right-hand side, we do have a Sub-Zero refrigerator, Sub-Zero freezer, and then we have just a bunch of storage and then a bunch of storage wrapping all the way around the island. So overall, this is a really nice kitchen, and it's definitely gonna be perfect for entertaining and having your family and friends over to hang out with you. So before we make our way to the primary bedroom, which we're about to do right now, this is kind of another little seating area, and really it's a big seating area. And we have a lot more wood detail throughout that entire wall. So you're gonna probably see that throughout the remainder of the tour. A lot of accent walls, a lot of really cool kind of, touches of that contemporary vibe. So let's make our way over to the primary bedroom. Come follow me. We have our front door there on the left-hand side. This is going to be the downstairs with the theater room and a couple of bedrooms, which we're gonna check out in a minute. But we're gonna make our way around the corner here and check out the primary bedroom, which is absolutely gorgeous. So coming right on in here, we do have the same wood beams up above on the ceiling like we saw in the dining room with these really cool chandeliers. We have like 3 different chandeliers, very kind of modern, warm vibes. And then we have our door leading out to the backyard with our putt-putt and everything like that, and obviously our casita, and you can see all of that. Now, a really cool feature that I want to point out in the primary right over here is that right next to your bed, okay, you got your bed, your nightstands, little seating area, we do have an espresso machine, a beverage cooler, a full sink, some floating shelves, and just some additional storage. So you could get right out of bed, make yourself a cup of coffee or whatever, and be on your way. So pretty cool feature there. You don't have to walk all the way to the kitchen to get a drink if you get thirsty or whatever. So making our way here into the primary bathroom, we have some linen storage, built-in storage into the drywall there. I love when they do these big, fat quartz countertops where they actually wrap that quartz around, and it makes it look like a really thick block of quartz. I always think that makes houses just look, that much more expensive, right? Double vanity, okay, that same quartz is going all the way up. We have our 4 pendant lights. You'll notice all of the gold accents in here. And then off to my right-hand side over there, we do have our shower. We have another door leading out into the backyard where you could have like an outdoor shower, cold plunge, whatever it might be. And then we have our soaking tub, another little nook area with wood detail. And then of course back here we have our toilet, and then we have the actual closet, oversized closet, tons of storage, and overall exactly what you'd be looking for. So why don't we go ahead and go check out the theater room downstairs. As we go ahead and walk down here into the actual full basement, I just have to say that if you're an entertainer, this is truly an entertainer's dream house, because there are so many little areas that you can entertain, and I think you're gonna love the basement, okay? So real quick, around over to my left-hand side here, we do have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Now we have a bathroom on its own for people to use when they're watching movies or whatever, and then we have a bedroom with an ensuite, okay? They're both, very big bedrooms, and they're beautiful, right? They're fully remodeled and completely done to the nines, okay? So right here is our theater room. We have this really cool bar seating. I always like when they do the bar seating behind the theater seats or the couches for kids or whoever wants to just sit on a bar stool, drink their cocktail, and enjoy and kind of be a part of the action in here without having to actually go sit down and get comfortable. So really cool little area. We have all of our theater lighting in here, 100-inch TV. We have our pop out with our recessed lighting behind, some open shelving on both sides. And this is just gonna be a perfect place to watch movies and hang out with the family or with the friends or whatever. So off here to my left, we have it currently configured for like a little seating area. What I would probably imagine is that if you buy the house or whoever ends up buying it, you might throw a pool table in here, you might throw some ping pong in here, you know, whatever, right? Whatever kind of games you like, I think this would really be a perfect area for that. Of course, we have our access to the outside up there, which we'd have to go up a ladder, right, to get up because we're in the basement. Now, directly behind this seating area, we've got a pretty high top bar here that you can actually sit all the way around. So if you'll notice, you have the overhang all the way around the entire bar. So a lot of times, like in a kitchen or something, you only have the overhang on one side, where this has that overhang all the way around. So you could literally wrap people all the way around and just have late night conversations or whatever. So off here, we do have an ice machine, a bunch of storage, Sub-Zero wine cooler with a couple of drawers. And then we have all of our wine racks back here with all the lighting shining down on them, which would look stunning with a bunch of really cool bottles of wine there. And then directly across from that, we have dishwasher, sink, and a lot more storage. So overall, this is a really cool basement. Definitely plenty of room down here. You know, you could throw some guests in a couple of those bedrooms, entertain, play games, do whatever, right? But ultimately, just a phenomenal little place to entertain. And it's just, you know, the staircase right off the front door there. So we're gonna go ahead and go all the way upstairs now, and we're gonna check out the loft area before we make our way to the rest of the house and the backyard. So let's go check it out. We're walking up to the upstairs here, and this is another great entertaining area. I feel like I've said that multiple times. You guys are probably gonna give me a hard time in the comments, but that's totally okay. So another great entertaining area. We have a bedroom off to my right-hand side with black walls. I feel like every bedroom, they either did like an accent wall or they painted it black or they have a cool ceiling or whatever. So really cool features in there with an ensuite. We have another bedroom here off to my right-hand side with another additional ensuite. This is a really big bedroom actually. So I'll show you some video of that. You've got beautiful mountain views and you do have access out to the patio from that room as well. Now, directly in front of me here, we have our main access out to the patio off of the front of the property. So just to give you a little bit of perspective, that is the front of the property. So actually, if we were to stand right here and we were to look down, you'll see the front door down there. So this is kind of a little open area, really cool, you know, just overall makes the house feel extremely big. Now, down this way, you know, I'm not entirely sure, depending on, you know, your use case of what you would do up here, but I would imagine this would end up being probably a game room. It could be just, you know, a hangout room. You could turn this thing into a library. I mean, there's a ton of potential up here. You have a ton of different places you can do stuff, but right now it's kind of configured as just a really big hangout area, all right? So we have a couch, dining room table, you know, a bunch of really gorgeous furniture. We have our wallpaper on that back wall back there, and you could really do whatever you want with this. Now we do have another powder room directly off to the left over there, floating vanity, wood detail, you know, absolutely gorgeous. Love the mirror in there, tile all the way up to the ceiling, and that pretty much sums up the upstairs of the property. So why don't we go back down to the main level, and we're just gonna check out real quick the other side of the house. And then after we do that, we'll go to the backyard. So let's go check it out. All right, we're standing now back in the main living area. You remember just a little while ago I was talking about this really cool wall. We have our kitchen off to our left. So down this hallway here, we do have our laundry room, 2 washers, 2 dryers, really cool laundry room, all black cabinetry, again, black tiles. So every room kind of has its own vibe in this house, which I really enjoy touring houses that throw you off every time you go into a room. It's like something new, which is really cool. So here to my left, we have our garage. We have another powder room, floating vanity, really cool wood detail, different kind of tile than we saw upstairs, but very beautiful tile in there. Now over here, we have 2 more bedrooms in the main house, okay, for a total of 8 bedrooms in the main. Off to my left, we have access to the backyard. Ensuite, this bedroom again has its own unique light fixture, its own unique wallpaper, and its own unique color of paint in that actual bedroom. And then this is probably gonna be one of my more favorite rooms maybe in the house, aside from the actual primary, of course, right? This room has really cool wallpaper. It's just good vibes overall. Direct access to the backyard. This could be really considered a pool bath because all you'd have to do is walk through this door, walk into the bathroom over here, which is a full bathroom, ensuite of course. And if you actually make your way around that corner to the right in that bathroom, we have a built-in sauna in there, okay? So not just like a sauna somebody bought online and slapped in there, but it's actually built in to the entire bathroom in there, which is really cool. So you could jump out of the pool, go do a sauna sesh, and have a good time. So now it's about time to go check out the backyard, which you're not gonna wanna miss, so make sure you stay for that. So let's go check it out. I'm pretty excited to show you the backyard. So this is where all the magic is gonna happen. This is where you're gonna do all of your entertaining, especially the fact that we're in Arizona and we have beautiful weather pretty much year round. It gets a little hot, but pretty beautiful, okay? So we're standing here on our kind of patio area, right? As soon as we walk out these doors out of the main living area, we've got a nice little fireplace, a couple little seating areas, and that's gonna be that access to that bedroom we were in just a minute ago. Now, walking down these stairs here, I just wanna point a couple things out and then we're gonna make our way over here, okay? So off to my left, we do have our putting green, a bunch of synthetic turf, and then you'll see that way back in the corner, we have our casita, okay? So perfect when you have family over, you know, you love your family obviously, but you know, you want them to have their own place. It has a full kitchen, 2 bedrooms, a full laundry room, a bathroom, a dining room, a living area. You know, I mean, we're talking, it literally has everything. Somebody could live there full time, okay? It has everything it needs to live out there, and it truly is just a stunning casita. All right, now directly in front of the casita, we have our basketball court, our pickleball court. We have all of our industrial lighting, kind of street lighting shining down so you can play at night, which is always a really cool feature. I love when they do that. And now directly right here in front of me, we have all of our really cool limestone, and then we have a really long fireplace, real cool seating area, bunch of palm trees in the middle, super tall palm trees with uplighting. And now let's just go ahead and start making our way this way. I'll talk a little bit about the pool, the outdoor kitchen, we got outdoor shower and a bunch of stuff. So we got this great big wraparound Baja step, all right, or Baja shelf, okay? So right now they've got 4 chairs in there. You could probably put a couple more here if you wanted to. You could really probably put 5 or 6 there if you remove the table. So real big Baja shelf. We have a round jacuzzi in the corner, which is really cool. And it has kind of spills over all the way around the whole radius of the jacuzzi into the pool. We have our water feature there off to our left-hand side. And we even have some seating, you know, next to the kitchen area, which we'll talk about here in just a second. And as we walk over here, we have an outdoor shower off here to my right-hand side. And this isn't some like janky outdoor shower like you normally see. This is a fully built-in, you've got the actual bench. I mean, you have all the tile, you have 2 shower heads, and this is just a really nice outdoor shower. Over there, you do have an RV gate and just some additional storage if you wanted to put a trailer or what have you. And then off to my left-hand side here, we've got, of course, all of our built-in speakers, and we do have an outdoor bathroom, which is really, really cool. Okay, this outdoor bathroom is literally just its own standing bathroom outdoors. All right, so you know, when you're cooking and you're hanging out, you're entertaining, you can just walk right here around the corner, go to the bathroom, and you do not have to track all of the water and dirt and everything into the main house, okay? Here off to my right-hand side, I like what they did here. I always love when they do these unique little things, but we actually have the palm tree growing through the roof of this like pergola. So you'll see that there, of course, all smooth stucco. They did a really good job. Again, they did not cut any corners when they designed that. And then this is gonna bring us to our kitchen area. So like I said a minute ago, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, essentially seats in the pool. I forget what you call those, but this is a really cool area where people could hang out. You could make food and drinks and stuff and serve your guests as they're staying in the pool. We have our grill, our outdoor fridge, a ton of lighting, speakers, and everything of that nature. So making our way over here, you'll notice again, we have our water feature for the pool. They planted all of these really beautiful ficus trees, so when these grow together, it's gonna give a ton of privacy, and it's just gonna be awesome when you're out here playing pickleball, playing basketball, and just hanging out. So that pretty much sums up the backyard. We're running out of daylight here, so I apologize if I was going quick. I appreciate you for staying to the very end. If you're still at the end, do me a huge favor, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment down below, like the video. Let me know what you would like me to tour in the future. I have a great time doing it. Me and my team put a lot of energy and effort into it, so I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'll leave all of the listing agent's information down in the description below. So if you're interested, you can reach out to him or you can call me, and I'd love to help you as well. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.